Ladies and gentlemen, imagine where you could be 6 months from now if you truly committed, if you made a decision today to change your habits, your mindset, and your actions. 6 months is enough time to completely transform your life, but only if you follow a plan. Success doesn't come from wishing, it comes from working daily, consistently, and with purpose. A clear vision is the foundation of all personal transformation. Without it, you're like a ship without a destination, adrift, moving with the currents of life, but never truly arriving anywhere. When you don't know where you're going, every distraction seems like an opportunity, and every challenge feels like a reason to quit. But when your vision is strong, you develop a kind of inner compass that guides you through obstacles, helps you make better decisions, and keeps you moving forward, even when motivation fades. Clarity is power. The more specific you are about what you want, the easier it becomes to make it a reality. It's not enough to say, I want to be successful or I want to be happier. What does success look like for you? How does happiness feel in your daily life? The clearer the picture, the stronger the pull. Imagine someone who says they want to be wealthy. That's a vague statement, and vague goals lead to vague results. But if someone says, in 6 months, I want to be making an additional $5,000 per month through my business, working with clients that inspire me, and building a financial cushion that gives me peace of mind, now we have something concrete. That level of detail gives the mind something to work with. Writing your vision down makes it real. There's something powerful about putting pen to paper. It forces you to organize your thoughts, to give structure to your dreams, and to create a roadmap that turns imagination into execution. A written vision is not just a reminder of what you want, it's a contract with yourself. It says, this is what I am committed to creating. And commitment is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Once you have a clear vision, your mind begins working in your favor. It starts spotting opportunities you previously ignored. It aligns your actions with your desires. It helps you filter out distractions that don't serve your purpose. Without clarity, everything seems important, and you end up busy instead of productive. But with a clear vision, you start saying no to the things that don't align and yes to the things that move you forward. Your vision must also excite you. It must create a feeling of anticipation. If thinking about your future doesn't make you feel something deep inside, then you haven't gone deep enough. Your vision should be so strong that it pulls you out of bed in the morning with energy. It should be something that even on tough days reminds you why you started. It should give meaning to your hard work and sacrifice. If you want to transform your life in 6 months, start by creating a vision that is so compelling, so clear, and so specific that it becomes impossible to ignore. Let it shape your daily actions. Let it fuel your discipline, and let it be the reason you keep going, even when challenges arise. Because once you can see it clearly in your mind, you're already halfway there. Success is not built in a day, it is built daily. What you do consistently matters, far more than what you do occasionally. Every great achievement, every transformation, every breakthrough is the result of small daily actions, compounded over time. If you want to see massive change in your life in 6 months, you don't need a miracle, you need a routine. A daily growth routine is the foundation of progress. It ensures that no matter what happens, you are always improving, always learning, and always moving forward. Growth does not happen by accident. It happens by design. You must be intentional about how you spend your time, what you feed your mind, and how you develop your skills. The first step is to take control of your mornings. How you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. If you wake up rushed, distracted, and reactive, your day will feel chaotic and unproductive. But if you start with purpose, discipline, and focus, you will carry that momentum throughout the day. That's why it is critical to create a morning routine that aligns with your goals. Reading should be a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Just 10 pages a day might not seem like much, but over 6 months, that's 1,800 pages. Roughly 6 books filled with wisdom, strategies, and knowledge that can transform your thinking. The mind is like a muscle. It grows stronger with the right input. The people who make the biggest impact in life are those who never stop learning. While others waste time scrolling through social media, you can be investing in yourself, gaining insights that put you ahead of the game. Physical health is just as important as mental growth. Your energy, focus, and productivity are directly tied to how well you take care of your body. A daily routine of exercise, even if it's just a short walk or a few minutes of stretching, strengthens not only your body but also your discipline. The stronger you are physically, the stronger you will be in every other area of life. Fueling your body with healthy food, staying hydrated, and getting enough rest are all parts of a growth routine that leads to peak performance. Journaling is another powerful habit that can accelerate your growth. Writing down your thoughts, ideas, and lessons from the day helps you process your experiences and track your progress. It allows you to reflect on what's working, what needs to change, and how you can improve. A written record of your journey keeps you accountable and motivated, especially on days when progress feels slow. At the end of each day, review your actions. Ask yourself, did I move closer to my goals today? What did I learn? What can I do better tomorrow? Growth is not about perfection, it's about progress. A strong daily routine ensures that even on tough days, you are still moving forward. The small things you do consistently will determine the big things you achieve. If you commit to daily growth, 6 months from now, you will not recognize the person you have become. Self-discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Success is not about luck, talent, or waiting for the perfect moment. It is about mastering self-discipline and taking consistent action no matter the circumstances. Those who win in life are not always the most gifted, but they are always the most disciplined. They show up when others quit. They push forward when others get distracted. They stay committed long after the excitement fades. The greatest battle is not against the outside world, it is against yourself. There will always be two voices inside you, one that seeks comfort, excuses, and delay, and another that demands growth, progress, and action. The question is, which voice will you listen to? Weakness whispers that tomorrow is a better time to start, that skipping one workout won't matter, that 1 hour of wasted time is harmless. Strength, on the other hand, tells you that every decision adds up, that small disciplines create big results, and that every action either moves you closer to or further from your goals. Mastering self-discipline starts with keeping the promises you make to yourself. If you say you will wake up at a certain time, honor it. If you set a goal to read daily, follow through. The fastest way to build confidence and strength is to trust yourself to do what you said you would do. Every time you break a commitment to yourself, you weaken your self-respect. Every time you follow through, you reinforce a powerful identity, the identity of someone who takes action, who follows through, who gets things done. Discipline is not a punishment. It is the foundation of freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your time, your emotions, and your future. Without discipline, life becomes chaotic. Goals remain dreams. Potential remains untapped, but with discipline, you create momentum. You build habits that serve you rather than sabotage you. You gain the ability to push through challenges, stay focused in distractions, and keep going when motivation runs out. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the work. That's normal, but discipline is doing it anyway. Champions train even when they're tired. Entrepreneurs work even when they don't feel inspired. Leaders lead even when no one is watching. The ability to take action, regardless of how you feel, is what separates winners from those who stay stuck. You must also eliminate excuses. The most successful people in the world have the same 24 hours as everyone else. They don't have fewer distractions or easier lives. They just refuse to let excuses dictate their actions. If you want to transform your life in 6 months, commit to mastering self-discipline. Push through resistance. Build habits that move you forward. Do what you said you would do, because in the end, the level of success you achieve will always match the level of discipline you develop. Your environment is shaping you every single day, whether you realize it or not. The people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, the information you consume, all of it is influencing your mindset, habits, and future. If you want to change your life in 6 months, you must start by auditing your environment and making intentional choices about what you allow into your world. Growth is not just about what you do, it's also about what you stop tolerating. Look at the people around you. Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they pushing you to be better or keeping you stuck in old habits? It has been said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and that's not just a catchy phrase, it's a reality. If you spend time with people who are lazy, negative, and unmotivated, it will be nearly impossible to maintain high standards. But if you surround yourself with individuals who are disciplined, driven, and focused, their energy will influence you in the right direction. It's not just about people, it's also about the information you consume. What are you feeding your mind daily? Social media, news, entertainment, everything you watch, listen to, and read is shaping your thoughts. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, gossip, and distractions, don't be surprised if your thinking becomes scattered and unproductive. But if you intentionally fill your mind with books, podcasts, and content that inspire and educate you, you will start to think, speak, and act differently. Your input determines your output. Your physical environment matters too. A cluttered space leads to a cluttered mind. When your surroundings are messy, disorganized, or filled with distractions, your focus and productivity suffer. Take control of your space. Create an environment that promotes clarity and efficiency. If your desk is a mess, clean it. If your phone is filled with apps that steal your time, remove them. If your home is filled with reminders of the past that no longer serve you, let them go. Every object in your environment is either adding to or taking away from your growth. Energy is contagious. If you spend time around complainers, you will start complaining. If you engage with pessimists, you will become one. The conversations you participate in shape your beliefs and attitudes. Be mindful of what you discuss and who you discuss it with. Surround yourself with people who talk about ideas, solutions, and opportunities rather than problems, blame, and excuses. If you truly want to elevate your life in the next 6 months, take a hard look at your environment and make the necessary changes. Be selective about the people you allow into your life. Guard your mind against negativity. Create a space that supports your focus and success. Because no matter how strong your willpower is, you cannot outwork a toxic environment. If you want to transform your future, start by transforming what surrounds you. Success does not come to those who wait, hesitate, or overthink. It comes to those who take massive action. The difference between people who achieve their goals and those who remain stuck is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is action. The world does not reward intentions, it rewards execution. You can have the best ideas, the biggest dreams, and the most detailed plans, but if you never take the first step, nothing will change. If you truly want to transform your life in 6 months, you must develop the habit of taking immediate and consistent action toward your goals. Too many people spend their time waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect opportunity. They tell themselves they will start when they have more knowledge, more confidence, or more resources. But perfection is an illusion, and waiting only leads to regret. The truth is, clarity comes from action. You don't need to know every step before you begin. You just need to start. The moment you take action, you gain experience, you learn what works and what doesn't, and you adjust along the way. Every successful person you admire started before they felt ready. Fear and doubt are the biggest enemies of action. People hesitate because they are afraid of failure, rejection, or making mistakes. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. The only true failure is not trying at all. Every mistake teaches a lesson. Every setback builds resilience. The more action you take, the more confidence you build. Action destroys fear. When you act despite fear, you gain power over it. When you wait for fear to disappear, you remain stuck. Massive action means doing more than what is comfortable. It means going beyond the bare minimum and pushing yourself beyond limitations. It's not about taking one step and then stopping. It's about building momentum. When you take small, hesitant steps, you get small, hesitant results. But when you go all in, fully committed and relentless in your pursuit, breakthroughs happen. You develop a rhythm where action becomes a habit, progress becomes automatic, and results start compounding. Excuses will always be available, but so are opportunities. People who succeed are not those who have fewer obstacles, but those who refuse to let obstacles stop them. They don't dwell on what they lack. They use what they have. They don't complain about circumstances, they create new ones. They don't wait for permission, they take the initiative. Taking massive action is about making a decision to stop talking and start doing, to stop wishing and start working, to stop hoping for change and start creating it. Your future is not shaped by what you plan, it is shaped by what you do. One action today can change everything. In 6 months, you will either look back with pride at how far you've come or with regret at the time you wasted. The choice is yours. The time is now. Move forward, take action, and make it happen. Success is not just about starting strong. It's about staying on course, making adjustments, and constantly improving. Without tracking your progress, you have no way of knowing whether you're moving forward or just staying busy. Many people work hard but never get anywhere because they never stop to evaluate their actions. They confuse activity with achievement. If you want to truly transform your life in 6 months, you must develop the habit of measuring your progress and making necessary adjustments along the way. Every goal you set must have a system for tracking. Whether it's financial, physical, or personal growth, you need to see where you stand. If you want to improve your finances, track your income and expenses. If you want to improve your health, track your diet, workouts, and weight. If you want to develop a new skill, track the hours you spend practicing. What gets measured gets improved. The simple act of tracking creates awareness, and awareness leads to better decisions. Tracking your progress is not about judgment, it's about clarity. It allows you to see what's working and what isn't. If something isn't producing results, you don't need to quit, you need to adjust. Many people give up too soon, thinking their efforts are failing, when in reality they just need to tweak their approach. Maybe your strategy needs improvement, maybe your consistency needs work, or maybe a small change in direction will create a breakthrough. Without tracking, you are flying blind, making decisions based on emotions rather than facts. The most successful people are not afraid to adjust their plans. They don't see change as failure, they see it as refinement. Just like a pilot constantly makes small adjustments to stay on course, you must be willing to fine-tune your methods. The path to success is never a straight line. It's a series of corrections, learning from mistakes, and adapting to new information. The key is to remain flexible while staying committed to the ultimate goal. Another important aspect of tracking is setting checkpoints. Rather than waiting 6 months to see if you succeeded, break your goal into smaller milestones. Set weekly or monthly reviews to assess your progress. Ask yourself, am I closer to my goal than I was last month? What improvements have I made? What needs to change? The more often you check in with yourself, the more control you have over the outcome. One of the biggest mistakes people make is ignoring feedback. Whether it's results from your own tracking or advice from a mentor, feedback is a gift. It shows you what's working and where you need to improve. Instead of taking setbacks personally, use them as data. If something isn't working, don't get frustrated. Get curious. Figure out why, make an adjustment, and move forward with more wisdom than before. Tracking and adjusting is the key to sustainable success. If you stay aware of your progress, make necessary changes, and keep refining your approach, you will always be improving. 6 months from now, you won't just be in a different place, you will be a different person. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. When you have it, progress feels effortless. Motivation is high, and everything seems to fall into place. But when you lose it, even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming, and getting back on track takes far more effort than keeping the momentum going in the first place. This is why, if you truly want to transform your life in 6 months, you must commit to never breaking momentum. Success is not about working hard for a few days or weeks and then stopping. It's about consistency. The more consistent you are, the easier progress becomes. Every time you take action, you build energy. Every time you repeat a productive habit, you strengthen it. But the moment you stop, resistance builds. Miss one day and it's easy to justify missing another. Skip one workout and suddenly skipping two doesn't seem like a big deal. The danger isn't in taking one break. It's in allowing that break to become a pattern. Momentum is created through small daily actions that compound over time. A snowball rolling down a hill starts small, but as it keeps moving, it grows larger and gains speed. The same happens with habits, discipline, and results. The longer you keep going, the stronger you become. This is why it's better to do something small every day than to go all out for a short period and then stop. Even on days when you don't feel like it, do something, anything, to keep the momentum alive. One of the biggest threats to momentum is overthinking. Many people spend too much time planning, analyzing, and waiting for the right conditions instead of simply taking action. Action creates momentum, not over-planning. The more you think about whether or not you should do something, the more time you waste. The secret is to remove hesitation. Make taking action your default setting, whether it's working on your goals, improving your skills, or building positive habits. Do it automatically, without debate, without negotiation. Disruptions will happen. Life will throw unexpected challenges your way. There will be distractions, setbacks, and days when motivation is low. The key is to find ways to keep moving forward, no matter what. If your routine is disrupted, adapt. If you fall off track, get back on immediately. The longer you stay off track, the harder it becomes to restart. This is why successful people bounce back quickly. They don't allow small breaks to turn into long periods of inaction. Momentum also requires discipline in your daily choices. It's not just about big actions. It's about the small ones that either move you forward or pull you back. Every decision matters. Choosing to stay focused instead of giving in to distractions matters. Choosing to take action instead of making excuses matters. Every choice you make is either adding to your momentum or breaking it. If you keep moving, if you stay consistent, and if you refuse to stop, you will build an unstoppable force in your life. And 6 months from now, the results will be undeniable. Keep going, no matter what. Momentum is the key to transformation. The next 6 months have the potential to change your life forever, but only if you decide to take action. The power is in your hands. You now have the blueprint. Develop a clear vision, build a daily growth routine, master self-discipline, audit your environment, take massive action, track your progress, and never break momentum. The question is, will you commit? Will you push past distractions, excuses, and doubt to become the person you were meant to be? The time for waiting is over. The time for hoping is done. This is your moment to step up, take control, and create the life you deserve. 6 months from now, you will either look back with pride at how far you've come, or with regret at the time you wasted. The choice is yours. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your life transform before your eyes.